Hi, I'm in the main view, so just myself will be recorded. I'm Sue Cooper, and I'd really like to welcome everybody who's here online today at 5 o'clock European time, well, British time. It's 6 o'clock European time because they're an hour ahead. It's 9 a.m. Pacific time, and it is 12 midday Eastern time. I think I've got that right. And then there's lots of time zones in between. So that would be interesting to know what your time zone is, say in Hawaii. And we set this up, well, Sarah and Susie set this up about 10 weeks ago when we were entering into the COVID lockdown, excuse me, because we realized that the power of being separate and being in a state of uncertainty actually causes fearfulness, and it's a challenge for us. So Sarah kindly, from Sarah McLean Meditation Institute, and Susie von Mensenkamp set this up, and it's been running now for about, I think I'm right here, I think this is about either the 11th or 12th week. And in the middle of May, in the UK, we ran Moments of Mass Mindfulness, MOM World, which was a global meditation movement. And many people who were on here were also part of that movement as well. And we continued to do what we did in the UK, and then we've all come together. So for these people who are new here today, really I welcome you, but I welcome everybody for keep coming back time and time again, because this practice is so powerful, and the more we do it, the greater the effects are. So there's 5 of us now that we're doing. Susie does Monday, Sarah does Tuesday, I do Wednesday, Carol Pearson, who I'm sure will be on the line shortly, does Thursday, and Lisa does Friday. And we each bring our own background to this. We've all trained with Sarah, with the McLean Meditation Institute. And if anybody's thinking of training, honestly, it's absolutely fantastic. It's all about the science, it's about the spirituality, it's about the holistic well-being. So it's an absolute pleasure to be here today. So today I'd like to follow on from what Susie and Sarah have done this week. And if you're joining for the first time, as I say, it's all about new beginnings, but there's a couple of threads that seem to be running through this week. And this is about setting intentions, about setting your own resolve during these times of challenge, and particularly as the times as we're emerging into the world. And forgiveness. Sarah did the most beautiful meditation yesterday on forgiveness. And within meditation and mindfulness, it's about being in the present moment. It's about being curious with what arises. Start to notice what arises within our mind body. Sorry, it's saying my connection's unstable. When we start to notice what arises within our awareness, then we can choose, and we can choose to take a greater look at it, or we can choose to not. And this is about becoming a mindful, conscious choice maker. So I've shared this before, but for the first time again, it's when I met Sarah in 2014, she was talking about forgiving, and I understand the word forgiving, but I didn't understand actually how to do it. So it's about how to operate this. And she said something which was so beautiful and really resonated with me. I'd like to carry this thread on, was that when you raise the vibration to the heart, to the center of care and compassion by using the words thank you, and you split the word forgiving to for and giving, it changes everything, because you then move into thank you for giving me, because we start with self, the opportunity to learn and grow. And that was a kind of a game changer. It's like, I get it, because this world and this life is about learning to grow. It's learning to develop. It's learning that the roller coaster of life continues to travel us forward, or back, you know, into the past or into the future. But with mindfulness and bringing our whole self to this present moment, and then being allowed or enabled or supported to forgive, thank you, from the heart, with care and compassion, for giving me an opportunity to learn and grow. So those messages that come at us that may be a little challenging, if we can move into this, it's a game changer. So moving forward with this today, I'd like to look at about as these maybe hurts or wounds came forward or come forward within our lives, how to dissolve them, how to melt them, and how to flow again. Let them go, let them flow. And in the essence of Sarah sharing this forgiving, I see again words and break them up. So if we look at the word dissolve and we split it, so we've got dis and then we've got solve. How can we solve this situation of where we've got these challenges coming up? So solve is the last 5 letters of dissolve. What is the solution to this? And Einstein said, you know, we can't solve our problems with the same thinking that we use to create them. So that's all very well. So what is this thinking that we can use to create them? You can't hear. Can you not hear, Ellen? Can everybody else hear me okay? Yeah, okay. I'll continue. I won't move my arms as much. I think that's when it starts to disband. So what is the thinking that we need to start to become aware of? What's the solution to the current situation where we have things that arise for us? And if you look at the word solve and flick it around, it turns into the word loves. So when we dissolve and find the solution, we move into love. So let's start to apply that now. Let's move into a meditation where we look at dissolving hurts, finding more spaciousness in our life to bring in more care, compassion, and love. So what I'm going to invite you to do is to find that place of comfort. It's nearly 10 past, and we've got, how many online? 66, that's super. So I think we're ready to go now. So let's find that place of comfort. Put your feet on the floor if you are sitting. Move into a place where you're feeling warm, safe, supported. Maybe have a look around the room. Just make sure that, you know, that you've got a blanket if you should need it, or if there's anybody about in the house that you need to tell them that you're meditating, that you want a little bit of quiet for probably about 20 minutes. And then we start to settle down. So let's first and foremostly connect with our breath. Now, to do this, we like to take the experience from the outer world to the inner world. So I invite you, if this feels comfortable, to close your eyes or lower your gaze and keep your eyes soft. And we're going to be dissolving the energies that's associated with those uncertainties in our life and open up to the spaciousness of the present moment. So we're going to do a gentle meditation, body scan meditation. We're going to trace a gentle outline of our body. And we're then going to move into a colourful energy wheel meditation, and then dissolve between our body and the universe. Now, at any time that you feel that this is not as comfortable for you as you'd like, this is the key to mindfulness. We're looking for comfort. So at any time you feel, I've gone as far as I want, or I would just like to flow with this a little longer, make that decision for yourself and how it feels for you. Okay, so we've got our eyes closed. Let's move into a long, slow, conscious breath together. We're settling in. So as we breathe, make the breath long and slow so that we are softening to start with. We're softening the front. Where can you feel that breath? Wherever you can feel that breath feels exactly right for you at this moment. Soften into the breath and feel the rise and fall of the chest. Feel the rise and fall of the belly. And in this moment, I invite you to set an intention for yourself, a resolve. And we do this by asking a question, a self-inquiry question, not looking for an answer, but to simply ask the question, what do I need? What do I want? Or what is my heart's desire? And with your attention on your heart, this space of care and compassion, what is my heart's desire? Something may come to mind, but it's just simply asking the question in this moment. So let that go, and we're going to soften the body. So we're going to revert to a natural, ordinary breath. Notice the breath. And we start by softening our face. Soften the eyes. Feel the breath entering the nose. Soften the mouth. Soften the front of the neck and the shoulders. Soften the chest and feel the rise and fall of the chest. Soften the belly. Breathing in and out gently. Move your attention around the back. Soften the back, the upper back, the mid back, behind the heart. Soften the lower back. We're now, with our attention in our pelvic area, feel the seat or the floor or the bed holding you, and soften the upper legs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, and the feet. Feel the feet on the ground, or wherever your place of comfort is. And then as you take your attention slowly back up the legs, notice if there's any areas of tension and have the conscious intention of softening them a little more. So soften the lower legs, the upper legs, the pelvic area, the whole of the front, the whole of the back, the arms, all the way into the hands, the neck, the whole scalp and the face. Everything's softened. Connect with the breath. Just rest for a moment. And if there's anywhere that's calling for your attention, take your attention there and soften a little more. And now we're going to be playful, and we're going to take our attention to the top of our head, and we're going to draw with this laser beam of attention, as if you've got a pastel crayon in your mind. And we're going to, and I'll guide you in this, we're going to draw the outline of our body. So with your attention at the top of the head, we're going to move on the left side to start with. So ground yourself into the left side at the top of the head. And with this laser beam pencil, draw a soft outline around your head, around your left shoulder, down your arm to the hand, up the arm to the armpit, being very gentle, keeping your attention. as you draw down the side of the left body, all the way down the leg, all the way down your leg to your feet. Outline your left toes. With this pencil, bring your attention up the inside of the left leg to the groin area, and then across and then down the right inside leg with this laser beam of your pastel pencil, all the way down to the toes. Draw around the toes and then up, slowly up the legs on the right hand side of the body, all the way up to the armpit, down the inside of the arm, around the fingers, and then up the outside of the right arm to the shoulder, around the top of the head to the top of the head. Stay there for a moment, and then I invite you to gently, with kindness, trace again the outside of your body with this pastel pencil. So if you're just drawing your outline, do this slowly. And when you reach the top of your head, connect with the breath again. Slowly connecting with the breath. When you've drawn the outline of your body, let's take our attention down now to the base of our spine. And we're going to move into the energy wheels. It's very simple, it's beautiful, it's the colours of the rainbow. And right down at the base of the coccyx, I'd like you to take your attention and see the colour red at the very base of the spine. It's beautiful colour red. Imagine this wheel of energy just moving gently at the base of the spine, the colour red. It's swirling around, releasing its energy, the front and the back of the lower part of the spine. And let that go and bring your attention now up to just about the navel and see the colour orange. It's a spinning wheel of orange, bringing this energy to the area around the navel. Be playful with it, just feel that colour of that vibrant orange. And then we let that go. We take our attention a little higher to the area of the solar plexus. See the colour yellow here? The colour of the sun, or golden yellow. Feel that energy moving around the area of the solar plexus, relaxing and releasing as you're doing this. The colour's yellow. Moving up now, letting that go to the area around the chest. Feel the rise and fall of the chest and see the colour green, the colour of nature. See that wheel of energy moving around from the front of the chest to the back, bringing this sense of comfort around the heart space. See the colour, and we let that go, and we move up to the throat, to the back of the neck. And the colour for this area is blue, blue of the horizon. Feel the energy moving around from the back of the neck to the front of the throat. Being kind and gentle with ourselves. We let that go and move our attention to the eyebrows, just above the eyebrows. And this energy centre around this area is the colour indigo blue, the deep colour of twilight. Can you feel that energy wheel moving around the forehead towards the back of the head? Soothing this area, indigo blue. And then we let that go. We move to the crown of the head. And we see the colour pink, violet, or even white light right at the top of the head. Feel the resonance of this around the top of the head, around the scalp. The colour is white or pink. Feel that wheel of energy gently moving around this area, relaxing this area at the same time. Then let that go and take your attention above your head, as if you've got this beautiful white light above your head. And feel the cascade of the beauty of this white light surrounding the whole outside of your body, the whole of the outside, surrounding you in this beautiful white light. You're feeling held, you're feeling supported. And then breathe that white light in through the nose. Breathe it in and feel that white light enter the body with this feeling of lightness that this light brings. Breathe it in and see in your mind's eye this white light cascading through the whole of your body, through the muscles, through the bones, through the tissues, into the cells. Breathing in the white light from outside, inside into the body. Filling ourselves with this beautiful white light. And then I invite you to dissolve the outline of the body. Dissolve the outline of your body and merge in the spaciousness of the white light holding you. Breathing in and floating and flowing within this white light. And if at any time you feel that you prefer to work with the outline of your body, just simply bring your attention back and outline again. And then let go and flow. Flow in the spaciousness of this beautiful light with this feeling of lightness. So for the next few minutes, I'll watch the time. If your mind wanders, just go back and redraw your body again with this gentle outline. So for the next 3 minutes, I invite you to enjoy this feeling and sense of spaciousness. From this space of spaciousness, I invite you now to bring your attention slowly back into the outline of your body. And I invite you to draw the outline and feel the outline of your body, but staying with this feeling of lightness, starting on the left side and moving around. Bringing your awareness back into the body, but staying with this feeling of spaciousness and lightness. Slowly drawing the outline of your body. Knowing that the lightness is still there within. We're going to bring some energy back into the body, but we're going to be very aware of our body resting in the chair. Our eyes are still closed, but we're present in this present moment, in this body, with our feet on the ground, but with this feeling of spaciousness and lightness. I invite you to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers just to bring a little bit of energy back into the body. Eyes are still closed, and we're going to deepen a breath. So we're going to have a conscious, longer, slow breath. So with this, let's just breathe in the softness of the front, feeling that breath, and then slowly exhaling and feeling the belly fall. So we are aware, we are present, we're aware of our body breathing, but our eyes are closed, but we're staying with this feeling of lightness. We're going to move into a soul awakening prayer by James O'Day. So we're staying in this moment, eyes closed, and it's a 6-line prayer which we say 4 times. And we say it either out loud or we say it silently to ourselves. Whichever feels right for you. Everybody's muted, so if you want to say this out loud. So the first time we say it for ourselves, and I'll guide you in this. The second time it's for our group. The third time it's for everybody who we know within our own networks, our family, our friends. And the fourth time it's for the planet, for the collective consciousness. So let's begin. And I'll guide you in this. So you say it either out loud or silently to yourself. For you to begin with your attention in your heart. Soul awakening. Heart opening. Light shining. Love flowing. Wounds dissolving. Peace radiating. The second time is for everybody in this group, this beautiful family. Soul awakening. Heart opening. Light shining. Love flowing. Wounds dissolving. Peace radiating. The third time is for everybody in your individual networks, your family, your friends, the people who you love, the people who you know, everybody. Let's begin with your attention in your heart, soul awakening. Heart opening. light shining, love flowing, wounds dissolving, peace radiating. And for the fourth time, this is for planetary awakening, for the whole of humankind and the earth. Soul awakening, heart opening, light shining, love flowing, wounds dissolving, peace radiating. Stay with this for a moment and bring all this back into yourself. And for the next 2 minutes, I invite you to simply rest. Rest with the flow of the breath and rest in this awareness. And if you find your mind wandering, just reconnect with the breath moving in and out of the chest, the heart space. So I'll watch the time for the next 2 minutes. So I invite you now to feel the spaciousness within. Feel the sense of lightness and feel connected to the earth through your feet. Wiggle your toes, really feel the connection. Your eyes are still closed. Wiggle your fingers. Let's start getting some energy back into the body. And then I invite you to rub your hands. Let's rub our hands. Let's energize ourselves. Eyes are still closed. And then with a mindful breath, why not expand into the area? So with your in-breath, take your arms and your legs or whatever you should like out into the area around you, breathing in and holding it, and then breathing out and then taking your arms back. Stay with this experience of expansion. Do that again, just in your own time. Your eyes are closed, so you move around, do whatever feels right for you. Have a stretch. Make it a mindful breath and bring your arms down. And if you should like to do this, I love to do this myself, is take your arms up and then with your eyes closed, wrap your arms around your shoulders and give yourself this loving hug. And if you should want to, as we did at the very beginning, saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for the spaciousness. You came, you showed up, your experience, you tried it. So let's take our hands together in prayer position. And then we slowly lower our gaze. And when we're ready, we really, really, really slowly, this is the important part, is slowly open our eyes. We're coming back into this space, the here, the now. And we do this slowly. There is no rush. We have all the time in the world. And when you're ready, then move your neck around a little bit and take your focus, expand your focus into the room where you are, or if you're outside. So to familiarize yourself, so we're feeling earthed and we're feeling grounded. but we're feeling here in this present moment with our feet on the ground within this beautiful network of friends. So I'm going to, I hope everybody feels all right. I'm going to stop the recording just now. Thank you.